Hey folks, Real with Jarmitland. I'm Jarmitland. This is Rapid Fire episode 42, where I'm going to talk about the three WWE releases and Lio Rush's tweet. Let me just say this. Emma got released. Emma, Summer Rae, and Darren Young have all been released. Future endeavored. I wish them nothing but the best, and I'll cover them briefly in just a second. When you get to Lio Rush's tweet, though, really quick. He said, right after Emma got released, because she was the first one announced, I guess these are the things that happen when you truly aren't ready for Asuka. Now, it was a badly timed joke, whether it was meant to be a joke or not. Or you could just be backpedaling and just saying, oh shit, I'm working for the major leagues and not no-selling a powerbomb off a ladder through a table, which was stupid. That's a stupid spot. I would have fired him right on the spot if I had been, the head of that company, no matter how talented the guy is. But should he lose his job because of this? No. Should he have to do jobs on the NXT house show circuit and on NXT TV until he learns his lesson? Yes. He is 22. We've all done stupid shit when we've been 22. Hell, I do stupid shit now. I make videos where I'll say some, off-color jokes and comments and everything. But the whole point is I'm not working for a major company like WWE. And that's kind of that's really what bothers me. He's working for a major company like WWE. He needs to know not to do that. And also, Lio Rush has been in the company, 3 months? Maybe 4 months? I don't even know if he's been signed that long. I know he's had a couple TV appearances, NXT TV appearances, but sure, we've all done stupid shit when we've been 22, in our late teens, early 20s and stuff like that. Some of us don't, learn that at all, even when we get into our 70s. Isn't that right, Trump? And yeah, I'm going to take a solid shot at Trump. But Lio Rush should not lose his job over this. Does he deserve to get shamed for it like he is by the various people that worked there? Oh, yeah. And sure, some fans can shame him because I don't blame anybody if fans want to shame him for it. But his colleagues shaming him, especially ones that have been there longer than him, oh yeah, he deserves to be shamed. Being publicly shamed to this point, I'm not saying that he should be shamed into depression or into quitting his job. That's not it. But if he really wanted and really wants this job in WWE, he better really apologize to people in charge, especially if they come at him. Hell, he might just want to go and apologize anyway and say, I am so sorry. This was meant to be a joke. It did not come across good at all. It was in poor taste. He apologizes. Since it's a tweet, apologize. Everything should be forgiven. Honestly, Lio Rush, again, should not lose his job over this. There are people in the company that have done far worse that are still employed. I mean, they would have released Paige for the whole sex tape thing, and this isn't even that. They should release Kevin Dunn just for being the stupid Bucky Beavertooth motherfucker that he is, and John Laurinaitis for just being a creepy bastard. And a lot of people, my point is they should release a good amount of people. Release Road Dogg for being bad at his job. The whole point is sure, Lio Rush has not been in WWE very long. He should not have said this at all, and he should be shamed publicly on Twitter and even by his colleagues. But he shouldn't lose his job over it. So any fans are saying, fire Lio Rush, this kind of stuff, oh, shut up. No need for the young man to lose his job. Not over a tweet. If he had directly tagged Emma and done a whole bunch of stuff and everything, if he had directly targeted Emma and everything with that tweet, okay, maybe I could see the point. But he didn't. It shouldn't lose his job over it. That's the bottom line. So now we get to the releases. Emma, it's terrible, but I saw it coming. I am actually amazed she lasted this long. She has been injured, so I do want to say that much. They weren't doing a ton with her. The whole Emelina character kind of became a running joke, and that didn't work out too well. But am I surprised? No. She could go to Japan and work there. She could work in, I believe, Stardom. I believe is a company, a startup. She can make appearances in Shimmer. She could demand a pretty good top dollar. She's also a very beautiful woman that could do modeling and acting. She could get into Hollywood. At least have a nice, short shelf life and make some good money. Because if anything about the figures of, various women's contracts were true, Emma wasn't making all that much in WWE. She'd probably make more in Hollywood. And I think could do pretty well. Emma, though, best of luck to her. It is Miss Potential. I thought that maybe, okay, they're finally doing something with her, but I don't blame her. Jobbing to Asuka twice. Not how do you come back from that, but I had a feeling when she was the one that, was going to face Asuka at TLC, that it wasn't too long. That maybe, okay, after Mania, they would clear house and Emma might get a paycheck or something like that, and they'd have a women's battle royal. They have like a women's Royal Rumble, which that's a little bit surprising that they didn't wait till after the Rumble to release her. If they're going to do a women's Royal Rumble, I think having Emma in there and having her have a nice little run might not have been so bad. But maybe they both mutually agreed, both parties, WWE and her, agreed to part ways. Best of luck to her, honestly. Emma will certainly have a bright future. She wants to stick to wrestling, or she wants to go into acting. She also, I think, has her own YouTube channel and does cooking stuff. She can get a show on the Food Network or the Cooking Channel. She could do that kind of stuff too. She's gonna stay busy. She seems like she's a driven, motivated woman. Maybe WWE beat her down. It's beaten the passion for the business out of a lot of people. So good luck to Emma and whatever she does. Summer Rae, sorry, I don't know what took so long. And Summer Rae's a decent talent in the ring. Actually can throw a pretty mean clothesline. Is tall enough, has the athletic ability, and certainly isn't bad in the ring. But that whole thing with Rusev and Ziggler and Lana, that whole storyline, that tainted everything that Summer Rae ever did, which isn't her fault. Creative was never going to do anything with her. I don't know if she'd been medically cleared for a while. I don't know if she'd still been injured. I'm not sure what her injury was. But she hadn't been on TV much, if at all, for about a year, I think. At least close to it. It's a shame. And hopefully Summer can land on her feet, do acting, do modeling, this kind of stuff, still be in wrestling if she would like to, whatever she wants to do. I do want to clarify something as far as staying in wrestling. I don't think either of these women should go to Impact Wrestling. At least right now, until their structure's a little better. They certainly could do well, but it would undermine a lot of the women that are in the business, that are on the Impact Wrestling roster. And Emma and Summer Rae would suddenly be pushed to the top, and the other women that have worked hard there for months or even years would suddenly not be able to. We'd be like, well, what do we get? So I just want to say that much. So yeah, Summer Rae, I mean, I don't mean to be mean, but what took so long? Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to miss her. I certainly don't want her to lose her job. I don't want anybody to lose their job in WWE. Besides the people I mentioned, because sorry, they earned enough damn money, and they aren't the nicest people in the world. But, as far as talents, putting their bodies on the line, Emma, Summer Rae, good luck to both of them. Darren Young also got released. Got to be honest, and I'm going to say it, and this may make me unpopular, and it has nothing to do with this. I am thrilled that Darren Young came out and, years ago and was open about it, and that's great. If he hadn't, he would have been released. It would have been released years ago. He's a good athlete. He has a good look. He's good enough in the ring. He could have been a solid mid-card, probably jobber type guy, mid-lower card jobber, and gotten a few wins here and there. But he would have been stuck on main event. He might even gone back to NXT. I don't know why they didn't put him back in NXT and let him have a run there, like a Tyson Kidd-like run, win some matches, put some people over. But if he hadn't come out, if he wasn't gay, they probably would have released him years ago. And that's really sad to say, because he seems like a nice guy, and he seems to respect the business and everything, and he's good enough in the ring, but they just weren't ever going to do anything with the guy. He stayed on a lot longer than I would have expected him to. But I hope that he can do some great things in wrestling, in life, whatever he chooses to do. Darren Young still seems like a great human being. So I know that that's going to make me unpopular saying that. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with him being gay, because there's not. It's great. It's great that he's open about his lifestyle. He should be who he is. But WWE probably would have released him had he not come out as gay. I mean, job security. I mean, it's this new sort of oversensitive media that we got and everything, which sometimes I'm guilty of, indulging in. But that's my thoughts on the 3 releases so far. And I'm doing the show at about 1:10. So I just want to clarify, if more releases happen, I will do another show later today. But I just wanted to get these thoughts out now before anything really changed. And again, I just want to say, as of like 1:10, 1:15 p.m. now, as of recording this, again, Lio Rush should not lose his job. Good luck to Darren Young. Good luck to Summer Rae. Good luck to Emma in whatever they decide to do, whether they stick in wrestling or do stuff in Hollywood or anything. Good luck to all 3 of them. They're going to do some great things. No, Make Darren Great Again didn't exactly work. They tried, but they pulled the rug out from under him too soon. Anyway, folks, that's what I got to say. What do you think of these releases? Do you think that WWE held on to the people too long? Where do you think they're going to go? Let me know in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Also, it's been Real Honesty with Jar Mifflin. I'm Jar Mifflin. I will see you soon.